I just had the strangest thought. I thought it was hilarious. It almost made me laugh out loud because I saw a post and the woman had said to the guy she was dating, "You're not a guy that I would just hook up with or be friends with benefits with. You're a guy I would marry." And he got super offended and said that he needed time to think about where this was headed and he needed some time to himself. And, she was like, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm not understanding. I was giving you a compliment. I don't understand how you got offended. And she wrote about it on social media first, I think on Reddit, and then it ended up on Twitter. And a lot of the men were on his side with, you just basically said that you're not that attracted to him and that you basically would pick someone else to get your rocks off with, but you would settle down with him because he's reliable. So you're looking for, basically his money, which she didn't say anything about money, and there's no sign to me from her statement that he would be giving her money. Marriage, there's a lot of women that end up being the breadwinner in their marriage. So I took it completely as his personality, his maturity, his relationship skills, and these guys went directly to him having money, right? So it was just this very binary comparison between you being attracted to one group of men because of their prowess in the bedroom and being attracted to him because of his money. And that's it. That's all that they seem to see. But the funny thing is that women have been told this forever, that there's a type of woman that's the fun time girl, but you'd never bring her home. And then there's a type of woman that's wifey material. And, men are quick to say, I mean, I put you in the wifey category. You're not the kind of girl that I would just hook up with or be friends with benefits with. You know, you're the, you're the wifey material. Now, we're supposed to take that as women as a compliment. But when the shoe is on the other foot, the guys were just completely, and this was the word that came to my mind when I was seeing this, they were completely hysterical. Hysterical. And I didn't comment on any of these posts or anything, but I'm just thinking to myself, honey, get your panties out of a bunch. Stop being so emotional. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, the exact words and phrases and sentences that are coming to my mind are what men have said to women for hundreds of years. And it's so funny to me right now that is literally the first thing that came to my mind after I had read several of these comments. And I'm just thinking in this way. And it's like, wow, how did we get to this point where, there's a saying, it's no fun when the rabbit's got the gun. How do we get to this point where a woman says what men have been saying for, like I said, hundreds of years, and the men are so unprepared to have this rhetoric turned on them that they just lose it all over the place. And my reaction, again, the first thoughts that come to my mind, which make me burst out laughing because I wasn't even expecting to have that particular reaction, are things that men have said to women. So it's like in this case, the girl or the lady creating, who said this statement is the guy in the relationship, and the guy she's dating is the girl. in their reactions in their conversation. And then when I'm reading the comments, it's like I'm the guy responding to what would typically be these female responses. So it's like total role reversal. And it's just, it has me just cracking up because I'm like, how do we get to this point where it seems that women are just not even intending to, not even planning to, but just the things that are coming out of our mouth and the things that are coming to our minds are things that men say or used to say. And now they're coming out of our mouths. I don't know if it's conditioning. I don't know if it's a switch of masculine and feminine energies. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But in this particular case, I'm just laughing my head off. I can't even make this little audio recording without this huge smile on my face, and I'm stifling the urge to just laugh. Now, I don't want anybody to feel that I I feel that anybody should be offended. If you know something's offensive and you say it on purpose, that's just messed up. But to say something that you think and you've been manipulated to think is a compliment. And then to realize it's never been a compliment. It's literally always been, in a sense, an insult. And when you realize this because the men react hysterically, it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. It reminded me of this other post that I saw where this woman said, I just realized that I thought my dad was the fun parent and I was so happy to have the cool dad. And as an adult, I realized that he just put all the heavy lifting on my mom. He just gave her all the accountability for really raising me and disciplining me and being the one that, was the strict parent with standards. And he was just being a big kid and not being a true partner and father at all. Mind blown.